Happy Sunday. How are you all today? I'd like to welcome you, and I would also like to thank you for coming back. So today is Sunday, and I have named today my Sunday sit down with Stacey J. I did have a funny other one. I was going to my Sunday session. That's right, but I think I need a drink in hand if we're having a Sunday session. So today's my Sunday sit down with Stacey J. I did a little bit of recording yesterday, and so I'm going to put you onto that now, and I'll get back to you. Here's yesterday. Do you know what I've never done? I have never sewn, excuse the machine. She's a loud one, this one. She's my only loud machine. I have never sewn neoprene wetsuiting material, otherwise known as, and my friend Johnson's husband, do I say husband funny? People do mock me. Want me to sew his neoprene wetsuit, and I'm nervous. Be nervous with me. Well, it doesn't seem so bad. I wonder if I could put it, the little, what's that thing called? My phone, inside the machine. Not inside the machine per se, but the other thing I have a funny feeling is, look at that, eh? Eh? It's going to fall down. You watch. You'll fall down. Just gently does it. Because my pins are facing the wrong way. Of course they are. I think I should have, by rights, a special thread, you know, one that's going to be salt water resistant, like a nylon based one. I'm going to suggest that, but I'll get them to trial this because they're going on holiday. They're doing their annual holiday up at I want to say Cook's Beach, but it's not Cook's Beach, at Ohope. And that's just O and Hope, and it's pronounced Ohope. And ooh, geezer. Yeah, so I will get them to try this. Because I mean, it looks, oh, it's not even, no, it's skipping stitches. Skipping sketches. I can't even say the words. Stitches, my friends. So I put that under. This is how I cut off, and I don't have to sew over the edge. It locks itself. I'm gonna find my scissors. I cut this and pull it out, and then cut off, and my stitch is locked. Now I learnt that because they said that I had to stitch over where I started the join, but I do not. Yay me for knowing that. But something about this isn't right. Something about this stitching is not particularly happy with. So I'll rethread the machine and see why my cover stitch machine is having a lula at me. I look rugged, don't I? I'm having a raw day, a raw Saturday, and the weather is absolute yuck. But it is what it is. Right, okay, so yes, it was not threaded properly. See, look, it looks beautiful now. And I'll go through and redo that leg of the wetsuit. But just a heads up for you, my mum told me this. I'll like just turn this off. My mum told me when she worked in the factory when she first left school, and she said that they first had to rethread and rebobbin the machine before they could call anyone over to fix it, if that makes sense. I don't mean to say that. Of course it makes sense. So I've just found a key that went missing. Wait until I tell Mr. Christopher. Yeah, so always rethread your machine. And I have just spent 20 minutes. There's a thread wound around one part of the cover stitch machine, and I wondered why it was threaded like that. And what I had done was cut the thread, not thought much about it, but somewhere along the lines it had, what we say, de-threaded itself in some certain area. But yeah, it's something to do. Yeah, rethread straight away before you start panicking. Even with the bobbin, take your bobbin out, check the tightness, but the bounciness of a bobbin thread. So I'm just looking for a full one here. So you want to sort of know if it's tight in there. So if you push it, it shouldn't bounce. Okay, that's why you got the tension gauge at the bobbin filling station zone. Bobbin filling station zone. Okay, because if it's too bouncy in there, it means it hasn't been tensioned properly onto the bobbin. I have unwound entire bobbins because it might have slipped out of the tension gauge, or I didn't click it into the tension gauge properly. So, you know, I was having a bit of trouble with the bobbin in this. I don't wind the bobbin up, and you don't need to. The needle should pull it up properly anyway. And that is also for domestic machines. I was taught that by my guys. I always wound it up, and they said, you don't need to do that. I went, oh, okay. So I don't do it now, but I was doing it because I was putting the bobbin in, and the thread was actually getting caught and going the wrong way, so it wasn't coming through, and it was snapping and doing all sorts of stupid things. And my tongue wasn't sitting on the right side of my face when I was putting the bobbin in. It was just, I think, the tail was being wayward. So just, you know, if you're having problems with your machine or it's skipping, check your needles, check your threading, check your bobbins, okay, because that is usually your first port of call for when something is going horribly wrong, or just annoyingly wrong, or just jacking you in the brain and saying, nah, not today, Josephine. So yeah, so I have fixed it and it's not skipping or nothing. Now I just need to unpick the stitching off the wetsuiting and do that, and then we'll have a happy wee sofa. Yeah, I hope, because I've cut his legs off. I have no idea where I stuck it, where I stuck the legs of the neoprene. Sylvie. Hi, it's Stacey and I'm back. I just did a little mini vlog today on sewing up that neoprene, is that what it's called? Wetsuiting material. And it worked a dream. So yay, just rethread, man. Yeah. So anyway, I was watching, who have I watched today? Catherine, So Much Sewing. I've watched Karina Swims. There must be something in that title. I have watched Hayley from the Hay Meadow, and I had a whole list. And then an ad came up for Briscoes, and everything in Briscoes was half price. But just before that, well, no, maybe about that time, I was thinking, there's got to be something I can put these freaking patterns in. So I went and Googled online washing baskets.
As opposed to Googling in a book. Well, shut up.
Can you? Anyway, so I went shopping. I went down to Briscoes, and and Chris said in his very sarcastic manner, do they have a sale on? Because Briscoes always has a sale on. And even when Mum rang, she was like, go on Thursdays. They've got great sales on Thursdays. I said, Mum, everything's half price. So I went and found this. So it was $35. I just hit stop. Whoops. So I actually got two. Here's my other one. And
it doesn't make it half price.
Oh no, buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
That's how it makes it. And then you go in here, look at that. Mum said I'd only need one. I've got 6 patterns coming. I think I did need 2. But this one I definitely needed because I've got some rolls out the back that need some stuff that is like interfacing and that I'll use for bags. But I am happy with my purchase. If one can't buy fabric, one spends the money in other ways. So this is what we call and put under storage in my GST. Yeah, I reckon I did pretty good. Tell me what you guys think. Was that a good idea? There were some other pretty ones. There was a pink one, but it was like down where the laundry sign is. That's where it stopped. It was short. There's a big tall black one. Oh, and that was cheaper than this one by $5 after you halved it. But that's not what my studio is about, is it? It's not, yeah. My studio is pink, white, and silver. And this one blends in nicely with the ground. And I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy. No, you know what? I don't think I'm happy. I know I'm happy. Happy with my choices. That was one of mine.
I don't get it.
No. He banged his head today. I don't know how the kid's still alive. Anyway. So I've had a busy week. I've had to get myself sorted to make these 3 dresses. The printer still hasn't got the stuff to print it. I do have another printer that can do it, so I'll find out where I'm at on Monday. In the meantime, I have done a wetsuit, which you would have seen me do on the cover stitch machine, and I'm only pointing there because there it is. Right, I'm hydrating. I'm not sessioning, I'm hydrating. I broke my nail. It's got a little chippy right there, and so I booked in to get my nails done. Just because I can fit that in right now. Not. So I have this more today. I have hemmed 2 school skirts for a friend of the family's daughter. I have hemmed another school skirt that came down. I've hemmed a pair of pants for the father of the girl whose skirt hem went down, and I'm about to unpick the pants. Just seeing how much you paid for them. The pants for a gentleman I used to know from the military. Well, actually knew the father of the daughter whose skirt went down. I knew that guy too from the military when I was there. What else have I done this weekend? So you saw that I bought these laundry. I'm going to keep my hands still. Were they bothering you? They probably were. So I bought these laundry baskets, and it had laundry. Get it up. So I went. Mum texted me today, and she said my blow dryer's done the dust. It's only blowing cold air. So unlike me, I blow a hell of a lot of hot air. So anyway, it's blowing cold air. Is that sale at Briscoe's still on? I said, yeah, yep, it's on until Monday. So she said, I'm going to go down. I said, there's something I forgot that I know I needed from there. She says, oh, you're going to come. I said, if you can tell me what it was I forgot, then chances are yes, I'll come. And then Mr. Christopher went and stood on the bathroom scales. Because he's doing great. He's losing weight, doing great. And he stood on them and says, oh my gosh, overnight I put on 4 kilos. So he didn't eat 4 kilos worth of food. How does he put on 4 kilos? They're broken. The scales are broken. I told you they're broken. So, well, I'll buy a pair of scales while I'm at. Oh, while I'm there, I'll buy some kitchen scales. And I think that might have been the one thing I forgot, but I forgot which I forgot. Okay. So I said, okay, bathroom scales, kitchen scales. And because he's put in this new toilet, I don't know if anyone else does this, and it may be a me thing, but every time I move into a new house, I change the toilet seat. Even if I'm renting, I'll buy a new toilet seat. Because my butt don't want to be nowhere else as anyone else's butt unless I'm related to them, right? So stop me if I've told you this story already. Just trying to think of when I did a vlog. So anyway, this one's going, it's cheaper to buy a whole new toilet. I don't want a whole new toilet. I don't need an expensive toilet seat. I just want a toilet seat that doesn't look like that. Okay, it's done its dash. It's over 7 years old. It's probably 12 years old, and Stacey's tushy needs a new toilet seat. So off he goes to the Bunnings, which is our... What is it? It's like a tradie. I'm trying to think of it for anyone outside of Australia and New Zealand. It's got toilets and drills and all that. Well, I can't even think of another place that would have it. No. Anyway, so he's been a tradie. He's going there and he's there looking. And I said, he goes, oh, it'll cost $150. I'm like, what is this seat doing? Toilet seats are just to hold your bottom off the porcelain while you're peeing. Or, you know, the other one. And just between us, if I'm ill and my face has got to go near the toilet, I just want it to be cleaner and look nicer. You know, it's going to stay in me if it doesn't look nice. Anyway, scrub it, nothing. Anyway, so we're there and I said, no, there's one for like $59. It's fine. I'm happy with that. I don't care. Then he goes, oh, brand new toilet, $300. I said, oh, okay. And he goes, and it comes with a toilet seat. And well, I was in a little bit of hysterics about the whole thing because just the way he said it. And he goes, oh, and it comes with a toilet seat. And I'm just laughing. Anyway, so this toilet comes home that night. And I said to him, right then, how fast is this toilet going to go in? He got it in that night before dinner. And it's rimless, right? That's the thing. Now, when it comes to renovating the house, I have a lot of say in it, especially with colours, because Mr. Colourblind Boy is useless at colours. However, when it comes to all the bathroom and wet areas and things like that, and that's his domain. So I will take whatever he says. If it's the shower, the shower. If that shower, it's the shower. You know what I mean. So I'm good with freedom of speech in this house, so to speak. That just sounds like a bit of an Irish term, really, doesn't it? Anyway, so now. So this toilet is rimless. But you know, if you're drawing and you draw a face and you have the mouth is open or something, you always do that little goggle thing that does that little, that's in the back of your throat. Well, it looks like the toilet has one of those. And I can't unsee it. And I'm great. If I can't unsee something, I let everyone know so that I'm not the only one seeing this. So Mr. Christopher goes to the loo today, and I said, you know, it's got a face. It's like a face stares at me when I walk into the toilet, and he's like going, oh yeah, I can see that. You're welcome. So I wanted a toilet seat, got a whole new toilet. Oh, that's what I was saying. Squirrel. So he's taken this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So anyway, I wanted to get, and I don't like them. And sorry if you have one, I don't like them. I still have a teenage son, and you know the little mat that goes around the toilet mat thing. Well, I don't like it because boys just have no control over anything, right? So I wanted to buy two because the toilet base was bigger than the one we've got now. And even though he pulled it back from the wall, and so it's like this far from the wall, And there's a great big gap about that far in front of the toilet. So you go in there and there's like lino in however many layers pre-me buying the house. Depth. So there's like about an inch. What is that? I don't know how big that is. About that much gap between. Anyway, he had to level out the toilet. And when I went in there and he had put it there, I'm like, no. Oh, I'll get a piece of something and put it. No. Oh, we're renovating. Our house has got no walls. The carpet's got strips down them, like freaking out there. Follow this pathway to get out of the house because we're renovating and the walls have been taken down. I've got pictures leaning on top of pictures because we've got no walls to hang anything up. No, the house is already in pieces. I don't want it to look like pitter. It's just a pitter. So anyway, so Mum and I shot off too. That's where I was going with this whole entire story. I sort of semi-remembered when I was there, and Mum and I are both, in the same boat with these things in front of the toilet seats. And I'm looking up there because that's where the toilet is. So I bought a green one and a brown one. And they're going to sit in front of, not that together, obviously. So when I need to wash one, like every week, I will be able to swap it out with another one. And we bought some bathroom scales, and if they speak, I won't be happy because they'll just say one at a time. One at a time. And the kitchen scales. This is now when we're going to find the ones we lost. And what else did I buy today? Oh, 2 laundry baskets. Now, Mum and I went to the laundry basket area because I thought I'll get the kids a round laundry basket, and they could put their washing in it rather than on the floor outside the basket. It's too full, blah, 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 like kids do. So then Mum goes, oh, but I like the pink one. Why don't you get the pink one? I thought it was quite a bit smaller than the other. I guess, no, it's not. It's exactly the same height. Well, I bought it home. I bought 2 pink ones. So I'll take you over to the pink ones so you can see the pink ones. So, okay. So that looks really cool, huh? And it's fitting for the room because I do the pink in this room. I don't do pink anywhere else. In this room. Okay? In this room. And so she's, oh, yeah, it's the same size. Get it. So I bought them. They're like half price. So, and you'll see the ones that I had yesterday. They have now gone up to the children because I showed you yesterday. So I bring them home and I must have bought out the second biggest size off the old other baskets I use because this is like that much shorter than the basket. So I text Mum, she goes, what are you going to do? I said, they're fine. They're all wrapped and they're all in there. The other one's out the other side where all my fabrics for handbags are. And so it's got like my firm interfacing, my double-sided interfacings, foam. I've got another word going through my brain. It's not working. I was watching a comedian today and he said, when you do this and you talk, you've actually got, and you forget things like instantly, a form of ADHD. Excellent. So it's because your brain's just, that sounded a bit like a turkey, didn't it? So that's what I did this morning. Long words around. So, and I bought some that I don't know who else has ever used this, probably 90% of you, Israeli couscous. I like couscous. I don't have a problem with couscous. Mum doesn't like the texture of the little couscous. Neither does my daughter. And so I bought some big couscous because I went out for dinner the other night and I was a good girl. I went out and there was this dish that Helen made. Helen Jackson. Not the Helen Jackson that talks to me on the YouTube, but Helen Jackson I know. Freaky. There's like 2 of them. Anyway, so Chris keeps texting me. And so went and got the couscous, got the hummus that my daughter wanted, and came home and did all the work. So that's sort of what I've been doing today, this weekend, kind of, sort of. And I think we got a winner for the Pinafore for, I'll talk about that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday Makes Monday. Make 9 Monday with Stussy Jew. So that's what I've been doing. What have you guys been doing? Tell me what is on your cutting table. I think I asked that question the other week and no one told me anything. They kept it secret. Tell me what's on your cutting table. At the minute, I've got those pants with the zip that's in them that need to be done, as I will not have my patterns before 1:30 because I got an appointment at 1:30 that was cancelled from last Thursday. So I'll go out and pick up the patterns. Hopefully he's got what he needs. So I can get the patterns and then I can come back and excuse me. And yeah, I think that's all I've been doing. I've been working this weekend, like in the studio. Oh, I found a new Facebook page. Now Jackie that came down here, she's a member of it. Oh, what's it called? Oh, something in the cutting fold. The fold lines. Let me have a look. I'll bounce into my Facebook up here. Now I need spectacles because I can't see. I don't mind seeing me as a blur. It stops me touching my hair and thinking, So Mr. Christopher still hasn't watched Friday so he has no idea I've had my hair cut. I want to tell you this, the fold line group. Yes, the fold line group. So that's, yeah, if you haven't got into that one, jump on board and have a look-see around. I've gone through a bit of it. But yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to put my YouTube channel on there. I don't know, so I haven't. The other thing I've been watching the girls from the UK, obviously, because you do, and they keep talking about this Legend Textiles. I'm going to find out if they can send it to New Zealand because they have Ireland, Scotland, England, somewhere else, I think, in the delivery platform we put the country you come from. Well, I don't come from those countries, so I've contacted them via email and asked them if they send to New Zealand. Speaking of fabric, I think I spoke earlier about how excited I'm going to be on Valentine's Day because I get to go out and buy fabric again, but I was lying. I actually forgot it. It's not February I'm allowed to buy fabric, it's March, so it's 2 months. And have I told you that Mr. Christopher is willing to waiver the bet we made? And my stubbornness won't let me. I'm fine. I do not need fabric. So I'm quite happy. It's more fun making him feel guilty about, well, I can't buy fabric. So, we're in Briscoe's today, Mum and I, and there's these snuggle blankets, and one was a gorgeous it was like an apricot peachy orange colour. Well, that's what apricot is really, isn't it? Anyway, so there was one with like really fine lines in it, and the other one was like a check thing. And I said to Mum, she goes, I said, feel it, wouldn't they make a nice jumper? And then we're talking about how the girls in England are always saying about loungewear, I have lounge pants that I made, but I thought, these 2 blankets. Mum said, you can't buy that, that's fabric. And I said, well, actually it's not. It's fabric hidden as blankets. Bigger than 2 meters. It was 2 by 1.8. So it was a bigger one, but yeah. Anyway, so yes, find out about the Legend Textiles, okay, and see if they send over to New Zealand, and if there's something, and I will tell you if you come from anywhere else outside the European zone, I will let you know what it was that I did if they do send to us. Okay, and I remember, I want to say Bex, from what Bex sews, and I swear it is her. oh no, it might have been Yorkshire So Girl. Said that they've got one of their subscribers actually was excited, got on the website, and then it was going to cost 15 times more to actually send it to her than it was going to cost for the fabric. But then they got in contact with her and they made a deal, something like that. So let's just see how we go, because so I like it to be able to get fabrics outside the country, which means that people look at it and go, wow, and then go, oh my gosh, I love it, because I've never seen it before, you know, no matter what it is. Okay, I haven't done any watching today due to the fact that my machine had a little bit of a hissy fit. So I wasabi'd Mr. Christopher, and he came up. Now, when I say wasabi, it means help, and it all stems from a little girl on a short or on a reel or on one of those things, and the mother is holding out some wasabi for the wee child. She would have been less than 2. Could talk and things, but so I don't know. Anyway, she's trying to get a try. She goes, wasabi? No wasabi, no wasabi. And then right when the mother's pulling her, she goes, wasabi. And so she tries a little bit, and she's like, help. And we thought it was hysterical. Some people would probably think it's bad parenting, but it was, I mean, obviously the mother was there and everything was okay. But so whenever we want each other, we text each other the word wasabi. And that means come. Now, and he was covered with dust because he's still standing in the room down there. But my dog feet weren't lifting high enough. So he's got the magic hands. He's a magic man. Anyway, so he fixed it for me. Yay! So I got to do my sewing. I would like to thank Evie for her love donation in the Ko-Fi. Thank you very much. I believe I haven't said it, but I have actually emailed you. I've actually sent you a message in the Ko-Fi for thanking you for your donation. So thank you so very, very much. I need to find the handy movie army thingy that holds the camera so I can zoom it in and you know, show you guys what I'm doing when I do my tutorials on a Tuesday tutorials. So if you haven't subscribed to me, I do tutorials on Tuesdays. Just saying. So, just saying. Right, I think that I've got my notes. I think that's all I really wanted to say today. A little bit of a gas bag. That's what I'm here for. I've told you about the Facebook group, which is really quite cool. Always love a good sewing Facebook group. Told you about my broken nail because that's highly important. My changeover from the first basket to the second basket, what I've sewn, all the alterations I've been doing, where I'm up to with the 3 dresses. Oh, I've heard that the Style Arc one hangs big in the armhole, so I might just do a quick mock-up of just under the bust so I can get that and make sure that armhole sits nicely on it, because you don't know if you're going to take from the top or take in from the bust. Because either way it's going to shorten some region, some area, and I'd rather do it on the pattern than do it wrong, because I don't have much time to play around with that one. And yeah, so there you go. So that's me, people. It's a bit cool here today because we've got to have your weather update, of course. A bit cool. It was wet and yuck yesterday, but came out really fine and humid and warm and nice last night or yesterday afternoon. And yeah, so Mum's making the Fernbird dress. Now if you haven't and don't know about the Fernbird dress, I'll pop a link down below. I'm affiliated with the company. I get a very small donation for mentioning them and talking about them. Their patterns are very nice and easy to follow and to make. Mum is making the Fernbird dress today, so I'm quite excited to see it. She asked me if I put pockets in it, but again, I believe, I can't remember who it was, to apologise, that doesn't like to put pockets in where there is no waistband for them to attach to, and I fully agree. I don't know how I would be happy with that, unless you made a great big full front double lined barrel thing that keep your hands cozy. I wore the Fernbird out on Friday night, and as soon as that sun went down, the heat disappeared. I was frozen. Lucky I wasn't the only one frozen. Everyone else was all but rugged up, you know. We got to go inside and have dinner, so it's good. Today I'm wearing a top my mum gave me. She did say, oh, that still fits you. But, you know, buttonholes, right, like this, that go up and down. I don't like them because they, and whenever I make something, I make the buttonhole go across, because to pull out of this hole versus pulling out if the button is pulling, I'm going to show you, hopefully you can see. Oh, I'll straighten you up. Oh, hang on, what if I turn you that way and then straighten you up? There we go. I've got a singlet on, so you're all safe. You're all safe, people. So if you have the button pulling this way, it's got a harder angle to slip out than going this way. Look at that. It's half open already. Okay, so your button can just slip out. So I don't use my buttonholes to go up and down. I have on something, and I can't remember what. But I don't do it for that reason. Now, I was taught that buttonholes with pressure on them should go lengthwise, not up and down. So that's what I do, because it's harder to pull out of that than pull out of that. Okay, so I am going to leave you with that little ditty for the day. I want you guys to stay well, stay dry, stay warm. I want you to keep cool. I want you to keep on sewing. I want you to hydrate. Right? And no regrets. Life's too short. Take care, guys. Bye.